In the words of the great LA Knight, let me talk to you. Today is February 5th, 2024, the time of this recording. And I'm going to talk to you about what I experienced on February 4th, 2024. Last night, I went into the gym. I had to hit shoulders. I had to hit them delts, man, because I don't know, shoulders looking kind of small. And I lollygagged and I procrastinated. But around 8:30 p.m., I got in there and I had my AirPods Max on. I had my water. I had a clear plan of what I was going to do, how I was going to warm up, how I was going to progress to the point where I can get to that progressive overload, making sure my movement was good, making sure I really targeted my side delts. And I sat down and I paused, and my instinct was to pick up the phone, hit the speed dial for my father, and let him express himself about the things that are on his mind, the weird goings-ons in current events and politics, some weird video situation that he found on YouTube, or basically just to kind of talk about how he's feeling, or him wanting to know how the ladies are doing, him wanting to know how my mother is doing, him wanting to know how my sister is doing. And then a wave of intense pain hit me because I came to another realization of just how impactful death is. You know, it's different. You know, I've lost people in my past that were very impactful in my life. And there are so many people that I would kind of think to myself, man, I wish that the world, that the timeline of our reality could just get this one back. I've got names flashing in my head. And then I would just, damn, I just wish that this person was still here so that they can just do whatever it is that they loved, that we found so much value in. This one hits a lot different. I'm 40 years old, if you couldn't see by all the white hair on my face and head. It is just now that I'm really understanding what the harsh reality of the relationship between life and death. It hits different when the person that is responsible for your existence no longer exists. It's just a different thing. And I have a very tough time. Putting a finger on just how exposed and vulnerable I feel. You know, you think that you know how fleeting life is. At least for me. I feel very unsafe in my existence. It's almost like my father provided some weird protection over me that shielded me from the harshest of life lessons. I'm no stranger to some really difficult situations in life. Some of my story you guys would never want to know because you can't really imagine how bad it is. My father was responsible for some of those horrible experiences growing up. But for half my life, almost my entire adult life, he has helped shape me into someone that really could be a net positive on this world. And while I do believe that he gave me all the wisdom that he could, and I'm thankful, I'm grateful for it. I understand that I am lucky in ways that some others who've lost their parents are not. But there's just something that just kind of makes you feel like the emperor that's not wearing any clothes. The death of my father was like the little kid in the crowd that pointed out, the king is naked. You know, I hear all the time about how older people always say these young kids think they're invincible. I never really thought of myself as invincible. Those that know me know. I have a very contentious relationship with the awareness of my mortality, but this is on a different level. And so it's been about a week and a half since he's been gone. And my instinct to hit his name on my favorites list is still very, very strong. I hope that he knew. I really do hope that he knew before he left how much I valued him, how much I would continue to value him after he's gone. I know it doesn't help him at all. But I don't know, maybe I'm just grasping at straws. I feel like I'm falling and I'm just trying to grasp any object that will keep me from falling further. The lesson is still the same for all of you. No matter what your relationship is with your parents, I don't care if you believe them to be the most evil on planet Earth. Try to absorb as much as you can from their existence, because you're likely to find that your understanding of the finality of the end of life will become much, much clearer when you lose one and then the other. In the comment section down below, please let me know what you think about all of this. Let me know what kind of experiences that you've had if you've lost a parent. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate all of you.